A very good morning in Jai Hind students, and this is Amit Kumar Gautam and you are watching my mathematics lecture of class 9th. And the chapter number 12 is your last chapter of your PT syllabus, and the name of the chapter is Heron's formula. Within this chapter we learn how to find the area of a triangle. The triangle may be right triangle, isosceles triangle or a asymmetric triangle, right? So without wasting the time, let's start the today's video. And in this video, first of all, we learn triangles. Do you know what is triangle? What is the definition of triangle? Actually, the definition of triangle we learn in the chapter properties of triangle, right? But in this chapter we learn some important properties related to a triangle. Suppose there are three lines, and these lines must be straight: AB, BC, and CA, right? When we join three non-collinear point, then the figure so obtained is called triangle, right? And what is the meaning of collinear and what is the meaning of non-collinear? So there are two kind of points, collinear and non-collinear, right? Collinear and non-collinear, right? Collinear means some points which lies on a straight line, right? These points are called collinear point. And when the more than 2 points, you always have to take more than 2 points, that means 3, 4 and 5. If you take 3 points and all the points doesn't lie on a same straight line, this means either this point lies above the line or below the line. If this point lies above the line, then the triangle is in the shape, right? But what about if the point lies below the line? Then the shape must be of kind this, right? So when we join three non-collinear points, then the figure so obtained is called triangle, right? And do you know how many kinds of triangles are there? So there are three kinds of triangle in your syllabus. Actually there are all the three kinds, and your first kind is equilateral triangle. Equilateral means a triangle whose all sides are equal is called an equilateral triangle, right? And your second kind triangle is right triangle. Right triangle means a triangle in which one angle is 90 degree and the other two triangles are acute angle, that means the less than 90. Their sum must be 90, but the sum of these acute angle must be 90. Why? Because we already fix angle is 90 degree, and by angle sum property the whole sum is 180 degree. This means what? This means the sum of other two angles must be 90, right? And your third triangle is isosceles triangle. And the fourth triangle is what? Asymmetric triangle. Right? So there are some kinds of triangle that you have to learn within this chapter, and we learn how to find the areas of these triangles, right? So now we are going to study area of triangle. There are two terms. The first term is perimeter and second term is area. And within this chapter we are study we are studying triangles. That means we only talk about triangles, right? Perimeter means boundary. And so what is the actual meaning of area? The actual meaning of area, that means the material used to cover whole the triangle. But in terms of boundary, the sum of measurements of its boundary. This means, suppose the name of triangle is ABCD and the measurement of AB is 2 centimeter, just suppose, and the measurement of BC is 3 centimeter and the measurement of AC is 5 centimeter. Then boundary is what? Boundary is sum of measurements of its side. AB is of 2 centimeter, BC is of 3 centimeter and CA is of 5 centimeter. This means what? The sum is 10 centimeters. So boundary means the sum of measurements of the sides, right? And what about area? And this is our concept that we have to learn specifically. Area. Area means the matter used to cover a triangle. That means the quantity of material that you can use to cover a triangle. That means अगर आपने एक शीट ली किसी भी तरह की मेटल शीट, उसको आपने इसके ऊपर कवर करना है, तो उस शीट का कितना एरिया इसके ऊपर कवर करोगे? दिस इज द एरिया. बट what is the meaning of boundary? The boundary is the meaning of boundary is only sides, sum of measurements of sides. So this is the main difference between boundary and area, right? Now this is very important and short formula to find the area of right triangle. Area of right triangle. Right triangle. Suppose you are given a triangle and the name of triangle is PQR. As it is right triangle, that means one angle must be of 90 degree measurement. So suppose P angle is of 90 degree measurement, right? Then what is the area of right triangle? The area of right triangle, you don't need to mention right again and again. PQR equals half of the product of measurement of base and the product of its corresponding height, right? Half of base into height. Half base into height is the area of right triangle, right? But what about if the triangle is isosceles triangle, asymmetric triangle and equilateral triangle? So उनके बाद एक mathematician हुए Heron's, and Heron's gave a formula to find the area of any kind of triangle, and this formula is known as Heron's formula, right? Secondly, Heron's formula. Right? So no matter what kind a triangle it is, S means semi parameter, right? Suppose this is your triangle and the name of the figure is ABC, right? And suppose this is a centimeter measurement, right? AB, right? AB as shown in the book. It is not mentioned in your book, so we have to take, suppose this is your side A and this side is B measurement, B unit measurement, and the measurement of AC side is C, right? Then we find semi parameter. What is the parameter? The parameter means sum of boundaries A plus B plus C, but we find semi parameter. Semi means by 2. So before applying this formula, we have to find its semi parameter, that means sum of boundaries, and divide by 2. A plus B plus C by 2. Now the formula is given by, this is triangle. This means this stands for finding area of triangle. Shortly you can say area of triangle. Delta means under root S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. There is sequence of all sides. First of all you have to take S means semi parameter. Then in first bracket you have to take S and first side. The difference, take the difference, semi parameter and its first side. Semi parameter and its second side, semi parameter and its third side, as S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. This formula will help you to find area of any kind of triangle. It may be right triangle, it may be isosceles triangle, it may be equilateral triangle, or a asymmetric triangle, right? Use of this triangle, or you can say some applications. Applications of formula, right? Now we follow the book. Example first. Find the area of a triangle, the two sides of which are 8 cm, 11 cm, and its perimeter is 32 cm. This means what? You are given two sides and its perimeter, right? So suppose this is our triangle A, B, and C, and we are given two sides, 8 cm measurement and 11 cm measurement. Let us suppose that AB is 8 cm, BC is 11 cm, and we are not having the measurement of C side. This means what? In simply we can say that it is A, B, and suppose AC is C, just suppose, right? And we are given its perimeter, complete perimeter, not S. S means semi perimeter, but we are given complete perimeter, right? It is perimeter. Perimeter is 2S. And you know what is the formula of S? It is A plus B plus, it is 2 into A plus B plus C by 2, right? And what is perimeter? And its perimeter is 32 centimeter. Substitute the value of A and B. The value of A is 8 and B is 11. So 32 equals 8 plus 11 plus C. You get from here 11 and 8, it is 19. Subtract 19 from 32, you will get the value of C is what? 32 minus 19. It is 13 centimeter, right? Now you are having the measurement of each side, A, B, as well as C. Now apply the same formula, Heron's formula, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. What is the value of S? Simplify for S. A plus B plus C by 2. A is 8, 11 and 13 by 2, right? Add all the things. (32 by 2), it is 16. And note one thing, in each and every question S is always greater than every side, right? S is always greater than every side. S greater than A, B and C. So now substituting all the values of A, B and C and S. 16 minus A, that means 8. 16 minus B, 11. 16 minus C, that means 13. 16 minus 8 is 8, 5 and it is 3, right? What is the square root of 16? The square root of 16 is what? It is 4. So you can take 4 as outside of square root, and it is 8, 5 and 3. So you can take 4 into 2, it is 8, 5 and 3. The square root of 4 is what? It is 2. So 2 4 ja 8, and now you are having 2, 5 and 3, right, in under root. So the square root of 2, 5, 3 is not a perfect square, so you can multiply directly and you will get 5 to the 10 and 10 3s are 30 centimeter square, because the units are in centimeter, and you very well know area is always find in square. Why? Because area is always given in 2 dimension, length and its breadth, right? So these are some application of Heron's formula. Now we follow its exercise. Exercise 12.1. A traffic signal board indicates school ahead in an equilateral triangle with side small a. Find the area of signal board using Heron's formula. If its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of this signal board, right? Exercise 12.1. The signal board is in form equilateral triangle. Suppose X, Y, Z, right? And you are given its parameter, and its parameter is 180. That means 2s. 2s is 180. You can find the value of s from here. It must be 90 centimeter, right? Since the triangle is equilateral, so that what? It means all the sides A equals B equals C, all are equal, sides are equal. If all sides are equal, then we can find S again. How? Because the formula of S is given by A plus B plus C by 2, and triangle is equilateral, so we can take A instead of B and C. A plus again A plus A, because all sides are equal. A plus A plus A, it is 3A by 2, right? And the value of S is what? The value of S is 90. Substituting the value of S, it is 90 equals 3A by 2, right? Cancel 90 by 3, you will get 30, and cross multiply 30 equals A by 2. The value of A is what? The value of A is 60 centimeter. This means this triangle is having side 60 centimeter. Now what will be the area of signal board? Now it is remaining to solve area of triangle. This is triangle, and what is formula? S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. right? And the value of S is 90 into 90 minus A is what? A is 60 centimeter. S again it is 90 and it is B, and B equals A, and the value of A is 60. Why? Because it is equilateral triangle. 90 minus again 60, 90, 30, 30 and 30. 90 minus 60, 30, 30 and 30. This is complete pair of 30. That means you can take 30 outside of this square root, and you can also write this 90 in the product 30 into 3, right? And we are having again a pair of 30, so we can take again 30 as outside this square root. 3 3 is 9. 903 centimeter is the required area of this signal board, right? Question number 2, and your question number 2 is, the triangular side wall of a flyover have been used to advertisement. The sides of wall are 122 centimeter, meter, 22 meter and 120 meter. The advertisement yield an earning of rupees 500 per meter square per year, right? A company hired one of its wall for 3 months. One of its walls for 3 months. How much rent did it pay, right? Question number 2, the figure is already given in this question. It is 122, 22 and 120 meter, right? And a company hired one of its wall for 3 months. How much rent will it have to pay? So this side, suppose this side is X, Y and Z. This is your A, B and C, and it is you can say it is right triangle. You can apply Heron's formula to find the area of this triangle, right? And it is given the earning is 500 rupees per meter square per year. So first of all you have to find the area, then you have to multiply with 500 in the area, then the cost is the required earning, right? So try this question in your homework, and question number 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? If you are unable to solve these questions, then I will tell how to do these questions in my next video, right? So तब तक के लिए जय हिंद। इस वीडियो में इतना ही, मिलते हैं। स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ।